We had to start off with a bang. Bang, 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 bang. Let me start off with a bang, bang, dropping a flame. Ain't playing no game. I'm losing my brain. I'm going insane. I must complete my mission to corrupt the system. And who gon' stop me, huh?
What's good? It's me, J King, aka Coach OG. Shout out to all my OGs, OHG, Old Head Gang, my IQ Ballers, and the Clamp Camp. Speaking of Clamp Camp, we here to talk about this Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, Golden State Warriors situation here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to kind of express a little bit of my opinion. And it's kind of some realism, you know what I'm saying? Just bring a little bit of fairness to the situation, too. So, first of all, let's go ahead and look. If you don't know what happened, Draymond Green and Jordan Poole got into a little debacle or scuffle, you know, if you want to call it that. It kind of was one-sided. But I'm going to show it here from TMZ. First of all, we'll talk about that in a second, but let's go ahead and look at the video, see what happened. Now, you see Draymond Green. Yeah, you can see they got the arrow there. And Jordan Poole right there on the baseline with the gray tank. You can't really hear, and they ain't saying that. There ain't no sound with it, but he's saying something. Yeah, my man hit that man with a mini Superman punch right there. Yeah, he low-key, not low-key, he dropped Poole. He definitely dropped that man. First of all, my man, they ain't even, my man had like he ain't even want to move. Like, look, my man right there on the side. What you here for, bro? You ain't even did nothing. He ain't even helped the situation. He ain't did nothing at all. My man was just standing there. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about none of that. All right. Yeah, man. So you saw it. It looks bad, but it's crazy to me how in this time we take the smallest things. Not saying it's a small thing, but we will take the smallest thing and build such a bigger picture. Now, anybody that's played on a team, you know that, you know what I'm saying, we had locker room fights, all kinds of stuff, man. You get into all kinds of scuffles and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, for lack of a better way to put it, shit happens, shit go down. That should have been private. I don't know who leaked that video, but you a snitch. It had to be an inside thing, and you a snitch. You know what I'm saying? You sold the team. You need to be immediately fired. I hope they are sniffing that person out, and I hope they catch him, and I hope you get fired, because that's just messed up. You know what I'm saying? That should have never got out there. You know what I'm saying? That's an in-house thing. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people speaking on it, other players, celebrities, all that stuff, and people speaking on it without even knowing what happened. And I'm about to speak on it, not knowing what happened either, but I'm hearing certain things, and I'm about to speak on it in a sense to say this. I don't think it's fair for us to just automatically crucify Draymond Green. We don't know what Jordan Poole said. I don't care what Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and I don't care what all of them saying at all. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Draymond Green's shoes. And I'm not being biased because I've been that type. I'm that type of person. Like Draymond Green's a very outspoken person, and he don't have no filter. I'm that way. I'm probably a little bit more respectful because I've heard him say certain stuff that ain't necessarily respectful, but he holds people to a certain standard and stuff like that, especially when he's on his team. And I've heard about him saying certain stuff, especially with the KD situation, and even with LeBron. And LeBron, that's his man. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I still don't think it's fair to say what happened if you don't know what happened. Like Steph Curry and all them, they didn't actually say what happened. They just said, oh, he wasn't acting out of character. They really responded to one thing. People saying that he was acting out of character after he won, like he was acting different after the championship. So that's the thing about that. Is he really acting different, or is this something that he's been always doing? Now, one thing I've noticed about Jordan Poole, and not saying that it's rightful, you know what I'm saying, you know, he didn't earn that right to be that way, but he's a pretty cocky dude. But at times he seems kind of arrogant. You know what I'm saying? And I think those other dudes, they might not have that same perception of him because he might show them a little bit more respect. Whereas though people don't always respect Draymond Green, they don't understand what he brings to the table. That being said, they don't have a certain maturity to in the game, in the sport, to understand, because he's young. He might not have that maturity or thought process or understanding of what he brings to the table. That being said, I heard before, like Draymond had a video before about talking about how he had to check him, or other players were telling him to check him because he just basically talking crazy to other teammates. So he's a very confident dude, cocky dude, and seems to also come off pretty arrogant. Now, Draymond comes off a little arrogant, but in a different way. He's just like very hard on you, keeping you to the point, but at the same time, he's a little without coof. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying like he don't know how to hold back certain words, and he might talk a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I mean, I just think it's unfair to crucify Draymond Green without knowing what happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody just automatically jumped on Draymond Green. Like, granted, I don't think it's okay to punch your teammate. Like, especially like that, my man leaned on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he leaned on something. But at the same time, I don't know what he said. It might have been triggering. I don't know. And it's easy for people that come from different backgrounds, Like, because the people who said something, from what I've heard, they don't come from the same type of background that Draymond Green comes from. You know what I'm saying? Or even myself. So I might be a little bit more understanding. But my thing is not saying who's right and wrong in the situation, but just really just being true to the fact that we don't know what happened. I don't think it's fair to just take one side because we know how Draymond Green is. I don't think it's a fair assumption to say that, because Draymond Green has never had, or it's never come out that he's had any type of scuffle with anybody on his team. So it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, that happens now. So I think that should be considered before we just jump to judge. I mean, first of all, to be honest with you, I don't feel like it's any of our right to judge in the first place. And he took accountability and he apologized, and I think that's rightful. I think he's genuine. I don't think anybody can make Draymond say anything, to be honest with you. So I think it was genuine for him to apologize for it. I just don't think it's fair for us to crucify him not knowing the full extent of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, y'all have a good day. That's all I got for you for that one. Y'all have a great week. Continue to be great. Remember, don't be toxic. And wait, hold up. Before I do that, my fault. I gotta shout out Prolific Hustle. Shout out to Prolific Hustle, man. He blessed me with this hoodie, man. This y'all sweet too. It got my colors, you know what I'm saying? You know, purple, you know what I'm saying? Represent royalty, and you know that's who I am, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man Hustle for hooking me up with the merch, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So I just want to give a quick little shout out, man. Y'all go check that out. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the bio or in the description, you know what I'm saying? So go check that out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the noti bell, stay up with your boy. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Don't be toxic. I know I said it the first time. We're saying it again. Don't be toxic. Yes, that's 3 times. Now, let's ball.
Never mind who you thought I was.